know you can dish out punishment like nobody's business, but you know what would be downright scary and totally mind-blowing? Imagine if you also showed the world that you're just as tough as nails and can take it too! That's the kind of stuff that would leave everyone's jaw on the floor. Oh my god, you should totally have a last woman standing match against Ivy Nile!
Well, the question has to be asked, is Myrise fun playing games again, and this time, not with Alexia, no, but with this woman here, Ivy Nile, because, I mean, if you've seen the last couple of episodes, and you're Ivy Nile, do you really want this? It weren't even your idea, it was Myrise's. I believe this to be a last man standing match. I didn't quite catch it there. Ivy Nile's in trouble. There's no other way of saying it. But guys, thank you so much for being back here with me on Wrestle Game Zone, enjoying this journey that Alexia Lazara is on right now, going through the Myrise Unleashed story. And I've got to say, I'm heavily impressed with what we've been given so far this year, and I feel like it's only just now kicking into gear as Lazara has been given creative freedom by Mr. Regal, and she's really, I think, personally found her niche. At the end of the last episode, it kind of ended abruptly, but I was trying to say, like, through my time in wrestling, I have loved the bad guys. I've loved I mean, it's hard to say, but I mean the TV personality of Mr. McMahon. The corporate champion, Rock, was my personal favourite version of The Rock. I've always, since day, been a fan of Triple H. Since I got into wrestling, when he was I got into wrestling at a really good time. DX had just formed, and even though Shawn Michaels was the main man, Triple H was always my favourite. Then the game character, oh my god, my favourite character of all time, except for maybe now. I mean, between now and then, we've had the Randy Ortons and the like come through, but the way that the story of Roman Reigns is being portrayed, he might be pushing Triple H for my favourite character of all time. So the fact that Lazara has had a heel turn is really, it's what I like. So it's been a really good thing for me, but really enjoying it still. And I hope that you guys are too. And I asked the question at the end of the last episode that I just want to get out the way now before we really settle into this episode. And that is whether, if you haven't seen the last episode, please do go back and watch that before you see this one. Because I asked an important question, and that question was simply, did you like the way that last episode in particular, like, it started and ended being a really heavily story heavy episode? There weren't too much in the way of in-ring action, and it's such an important question because, guys, let me tell you, there is so much coming to this channel. It's been not inactive, like through my time with Wrestle Game Zone, everything has tended to be 3 days apart, but I really want to push this year, and although it's not seemed like that because I'm going through a lot of personal issues right now, let me tell you that when I'm not in the mood, if you like to say that, to go on the mic and be how I want to be and portray myself the way that I want to, put in the energy through the videos that I like to put through, that doesn't mean that nothing's going on. I have so much written down, so many plans. The main bread and butter of this channel, I always want it to be the universe mode, and it worries me because there's whisperings of people wanting that to be taken out of WWE games, which is just mind-blowing to me. Hopefully, if they ever do that, they'll replace it with a better version of that. But yeah, going back to that, there's so much I want universe to be the bread and butter of this channel. I really do. But I recorded all of this Myrise and all of the men's Myrise 3 days before the game even came out. I bought the edition where I could get that. So I didn't want to do that for no reason, but trust me, Universe, there is so many plans that I've written down for that, so many story angles. It's all fleshed out. It just needs to be recorded and then put together. But also, I'm working on another universe mode right now, which is a little bit different. I want to base it around a character that I've created that no one's seen yet. He's not being on camera at all at the moment. And I want to take him through NXT because personally, I've started watching NXT again recently, and it's good. It could. I don't want to say at the moment because on the road to WrestleMania, we all know WWE has took a big turn for the better, in my opinion. But
I had to show Rhea.
NXT is one of my favourite shows, I have to say, and it gave me a want to actually do that. Normally the first thing I will do, because of content-wise, everyone wants to see the biggest names, the stars and all this, that and the other, and I get that, which is why we're doing that, but also I want to do something with NXT, so I've created this character. I've played a full season on camera of matches.
Sally was in the wrong place at the wrong
good
time.
Stories, in my opinion anyway, written around those matches, why they're happening, putting finishing touches to that kind of thing.
There is a little of you
and I'm almost ready for that to be turned into a story and a fully fleshed out universe. So
maybe
before I do that, these videos here are a great way for me to get your feedback before I start making those videos. And if you guys like the way the last episode in particular of this Myrise was portrayed, put together, presented is the word I'm after. I got there in the end. We've been really story heavy, still in-ring action of course, but it was very, very story heavy, and that is a great example of getting you guys to get me your feedback. If you watch that episode and you like the way it is, please comment on that episode, and if you want to come back and watch this one and then comment on this one about the last one as well, that is absolutely fine. I want to gather as much feedback as I can because I'm really happy with what I've got so far with that universe, the NXT one in particular. It's all just off the top of the head, it's in the moment and this, that and the other, so I want to present it in a way that you guys are going to really enjoy it. And
how's it going?
It just so happened that the last episode being the way it was, and I'm so sorry for rambling on through this right now. I hope that you're still here. Yeah, it's a great way to get your feedback and let me know which way I should go regarding how that universe is presented. So guys, please help me out here, let me know. And of course, the main Raw universe that we began last year, if you're new to the channel, you won't have seen it because we're only 7 episodes deep. And I wanted to give the channel a fresh start with this game. I came to 2K23 pretty damn late, it has to be said. Did a lot with it, but it was a learning experience. I was learning the controls, the game, the way it plays, and all this, that, and the other. And this game is such a step up on that, in my opinion, that I just decided, you know what, let's rip all that out. Let's have a fresh start. Let's start again. We know we're going to have a Myrise. I didn't expect to have 2, so that's a pleasant surprise. Didn't even bother with Myrise really last year. I played it off camera. I don't think I put anything on the channel.
I just want to match by
but this year I'm really impressed with what I've seen so far and with what other creators are doing. I know a couple of bits and pieces. And of course, I've also recorded it all already, so there's a lot of fun stuff coming down the pipe with that. But mainly, like I said, I want this to be a universe channel. I want that to be the bread and butter. So any help that you can give me, any guidance in what you would like to see would be greatly appreciated.
You know what I call that?
But now with all that off my chest and out of the way, let's get into this episode. We've seen Mealy throw Ivy Nile under the bus, and now we're back with Psycho Sally. So far, my favourite character. Carly Prime as well on the outside. In a tag match, both of them being victims of Alexia Lazara recently and Lazara's newfound heel turn. And they're not happy about it, it seems, but they're teaming up here, so let's see where this goes, because interestingly enough, in the top left corner, it wants us to use a chair and get disqualified, which is interesting. It has to be said. So obviously we can almost do that at any point that we want, but we want to put a bit of a match on here as well. And Psycho Sally, really, I don't really see her as the type that would do this, but she's done it. There you go. Chair to the face of JC Jane, and we are disqualified. What a great time to come back there, Rich. Good job.
Psycho out there, Carly.
I know, that felt freaking incredible! Did you hear the sound the chair made when it made contact? Wham!
Do you think it was really necessary to hit anyone with a chair?
Was it necessary for Cap and Rhea to do what they did to us?
Easy. I'm on your side.
We were amazing together. We should get a tag title opportunity.
Oh, I mean, that would be nice, but we've only had one match.
That's why we need to attack Isla and Alba.
Wait, what?
Yeah, we attack the tag team champions. They're bound to give us a title shot. That always works.
Guys, I'll just need to jump in here. If you can hear the sound of wind whistling, doors being blown open, and this, that, and the other, it is crazy in the UK right now, weather-wise, and I just want to apologise for that right off the bat. I'll try and edit it out as much as I possibly can, but I do apologise if you hear that.
Let's go absolutely psycho on them! Maybe no chairs, though.
I make no promises.
So, interesting. Carly Prime seems to have been inspired what Cap did to her, what Lazara did to her. And at the moment, I feel like Psycho Sally is so naive, and she's being kind of led astray by Carly Prime here, who's looking to go for a heel turn herself, it seems.
Damn right I did. What did I tell you? We beat Isla and Alba down, an instant title match.
Oh wow, it actually worked.
Just
wow,
like you said.
Nice.
And it felt so good. Cap and Rhea, they're really onto something. Brutality. Brutality is the way to success. It's like a shortcut.
It is. It really is.
It's a shortcut, Carly.
Oh, did you hear the emotion in Sally's voice there?
No.
She can't get behind
No, you
this.
don't. You feel like a bully. And that's not power. That's Cap and Rhea's kind of power.
Yeah? After what they did to us, isn't that what you want?
Maybe at first I did. At least a little bit. Now that I've tried it, I realize it doesn't fit. It doesn't fit me, and it doesn't fit you.
But we got a title opportunity.
And we are gonna go out there and do crazy moves Alba and Isla have never seen in their lives, and beat them in the middle of the ring. We will fight every bit of their fire with fire. We will go psycho!
That's Psycho. That's Sally.
But what we won't do,
gotta love her. I love her character.
because they're not psycho. They're a pair of lunchroom bullies. That's not brutality. That's weakness lashing out. And we are not weak.
No, we are
we're
not.
freaking not.
So let's go win the tag team titles and prove it.
I mean, she doesn't like the way they got there, but they've got there, and I'm assuming that we're going to be able to get the job done here on SmackDown for the Tag Team Championships. And ironically, Psycho Sally, if she pulls this off, is going to capture a title before Alexia Lazara even does so. Because Alexia Lazara smashed them to pieces, that's funny to me, but anything can happen in the WWE, right? That's why we love it, and anything can happen here in Myrise. And I really hope that we can take the tag titles. There's something about the Psycho Sally character that I really like. And here we are, champions, handing over the titles. Let's get them. Carly Prime, Psycho Sally, let's get these women's tag team championships. Put some gold around the waist, over the shoulder, however you like to wear it. Let's just grab those titles, and here we go. Sally in the ring first with that frenetic style of hers, as always. Going to try and bring the pain to Isla Dawn. Alba Fire on the outside, can only watch on at the moment, but she can't even watch on because Psycho Sally's took her out as well. And that big kick off the apron seems to have stunned Alba Fire, and Psycho Sally just relentless as ever, but a little bit too much there. Mistakes made, and that is the problem with the frenetic style of Psycho Sally. You're going to get them moments where she goes a bit too much and makes a mistake, and that's where, if you're an opponent, you can capitalize on her mistakes. But at the moment, she is absolutely flying, literally with that moonsault, but figuratively as well. I don't think anyone has actually beaten Psycho Sally 1, 2, 3 in this series so far. Isla Dawn now, though, look at Sally go, just that abundance of energy that she brings. She is absolutely relentless right now. And there we go, Lionsault almost in the middle of the ring. Isla Dawn in big trouble. This could be over quick, but it's not. It is not. Too much power still in the tag champion at the moment. There could be an irony here where Isla Dawn and Alba Fire could keep the tag titles by getting disqualified, which is ironically how Psycho Sally and Carly Prime got the tag title shot in the first place. But we'll see how this develops. Isla Dawn taking a minute on the outside. That frenetic energy of Psycho Sally wanting to go out there and get a hold of Dawn and bring her back in. The ref was not going to let that happen though, and we've got a second Lionsault from Psycho Sally. She's inching her way around, takes Alba Fire off the apron once more. Is she going to put this one to bed? That's a big spinning kick there, right on the money. And Isla Dawn was laid out in the middle of the ring. Is this a potential mistake? No. Psycho Fly, and she's done it. It's 1, it's 2, and surely new tag team champions. You're damn right it is. Psycho Sally and Carly Prime, without even getting tagged in, is now a women's tag team champion. Can you believe it? An episode ago, both these women got took out by Alexia Lazara. They found a common place with that. They team up, they have one match, and they lose that match by disqualification, but then jump the champions, jump to the front of the line, and now there you have it. They are the brand new tag team champions. Unbelievable.
Like I just learned how to fly? Tag team champions? How's that for Psycho?
Absolute madness.
Ooh, that's not a bad team name.
I was thinking Psycho Prime.
Prime Psycho?
Possible. We'll workshop it.
Gold suits you, Sally. When we started down this road, you looked like you were about ready to call it a day. Now, you're on fire!
Maybe I was. Cap messed me up, but she also taught me something.
Brutality!
No. Resilience. I'm more unbreakable than I thought.
We got the titles. We can go where we want.
You're thinking Cap and Rhea.
Me
too. Thing is, I have this feeling those two are not in a long-term partnership. I'm just gonna sit back and enjoy watching them tear each other apart.
For now?
For now.
And for now, guys, that is where we're going to leave this episode. I'm sorry for the rambling in the front, but I'm so excited about what is coming on this channel. I wanted to get you guys to know about it. So if you're excited for that, if you're enjoying this series, the men's is due to start in a couple of days' time actually, it might have already started by the time you're watching this. But if it's not out by the time you're watching this, it certainly is coming out, so keep your eyes open for that. And again, please do hit me up in the comments box. Let me know the way, whether you want a really heavy story based universe with both that we've got coming up, the Raw and the NXT one, if you want it presented that way, or yeah, just let me know. Just let me know your thoughts. I'll leave it entirely up to you because my fun is creating this and making it. Your guys' fun is watching it, so we're both going to get our fun if we work together and create the best possible product that we can. Well, guys, that'll do for me for now. Enjoy the rest of your day. I hope that you're all going to be back around soon for the next episode. Until then, bye-bye.